Hello, my beloveds. How are we? I'm sitting kind of close to the fan. Is that distracting? Do y'all hear like some wind in the background? 'Cause I swear to God, if y'all do, we might have to just go through with it because I am not moving from in front of this fan. Okay, good. If y'all hear something else, I am sipping on a smoothie. So if you hear it, just bypass it. Don't worry about it. Can you guys hear me? I was just about to say, I know they ain't trying no funny business. We're gonna talk about finances and relationships because I was on Instagram. Instagram is funny, by the way. I'm there for the memes, only for the memes. But I saw a post that made me think about relationships and finances because money will break anybody relationship up, a friendship, a marriage. I don't care. I don't care what kind you had. I don't care how long you've been in that relationship. I don't care how good that relationship was. If that money come in there and there's a disagreement about it, especially if it either go on a long time or it is a large amount, your relationship in trouble. That can be your mama. If she fucked your money up, that y'all relationship in trouble. I don't know how many people I can actually get in here though, since we on this the fish grease channel and not my main channel. What's good, Arta Forte? Hey Shadow, Torian, Nick, Char, everybody. It's nothing but 11 people watching. Can we get 11 likes or 10 likes and one dislike or 9 likes and 2 dislikes? Just add it up, mix and match. This just show me I'm gonna have to really work on this channel because I might just use it for my live channel anyway. I'm gonna have to really get my weight up with these live streams because Angry Man got me feeling some type of way. Cause I be wanting to play my little music too, but I would have to really work on OBS and actually get it on the camera. Actually buy a reputable camera. 'Cause I know I've said this before, but this laptop camera, it's the pits. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. See, don't y'all hate, before I get started on this topic, don't y'all hate when a gnat fly in your face? All this space in this living room, and you want to fly in my face. See what I'm saying? And a gnat will fly into your mouth and your nose if you're not careful. I hate gnats. I really hate gnats. That's why I won't kill the spiders. There's like two spiders in here. I won't kill them because they'll kill the gnat. Hate gnats. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this post. I'm gonna actually try to show y'all this post, so y'all see what I'm talking about. Give me a second. Okay. So this is the post. I follow this girl called Beauty Can Braid, and she's on YouTube, and she be braiding her butt off. I think she's like a West Indian girl, and she be braiding her butt off. But anyway, I don't know why they would send her this question because it totally had nothing to do with hair. But okay, I'm gonna read it out. It says my fiance makes $70,000 a year, while I make 115,000. I'm completely okay with the difference in salaries. However, I just learned that he has been supporting his mom and dad financially for years since he graduated from college. I overheard him tell his mom that they can start looking for a new house and he will help them purchase it after we get married since we will have more money with my income. When I questioned him about it, he said that it was the least he could do for his parents sacrificing to put him through college. He said that when we get married, my money is his money, and there shouldn't be an issue with where he'd like our money to go, especially when it is for his parents. I love this man, but I am seriously thinking about calling off the wedding. I would love to get your followers' thoughts on this. And of course, people left a bunch of comments. I might go into the comments. Um, but because it was a bunch of females like, girl, you better run far away from him and all this kind of stuff. But it made me think about money in your relationship. Now, I can't speak to having a lot of money because I've never had a lot of money. Me and my husband were poor, and that it is what it is. When we first got married, I wasn't working at all, and he was like a blue collar guy. He making a baby about 15, $17 an hour, something like that. And this is like in 98. So that was okay back then. Um, so we never had a lot of money, so therefore not a lot of money disputes. The only time we came close to anything like that is when I started working. He thought maybe, you know what I'm saying, that I would start tripping or whatever because he was on a fixed income and I would have a larger income than him, but still it was a meager job. But when you do have some finances to deal with, um, there has to be some conversations about money. When you're gonna get married, when your dating has turned serious with the person that you're, what I'm saying, with, and you guys are thinking about really buckling down and putting your life together with each other, among other things, money has to be discussed, especially if both of you have it. Okay? If both of you have money to discuss. Now, with that particular situation, my personal opinion is that whenever you make large plans that would require either one large lump sum or a series of payments, you have to talk to one another about that. You just do. You must talk to each other about this money. Now, it's perfectly fine if he wants to spend his money on his parents. He can do whatever he wants with his money as long as his household is not suffering. He does what he wants with his money. If he wants to take care of his parents, he wants to buy them a house, he wants to show some gratitude, perfect. If he needs help with that, then he should be able to come to his fiance, his wife, whatever, sit her down and talk to her about his plans. I want to do X, Y, and Z. I may need your help with that so that it does not become a strain and a burden to me. Would you help me? And if you guys are going to get married and it's something that he wants to do that is not crazy, I don't see why a plan can't be hashed out as to how that would actually happen. So it always must be talked about. Like if you're going to have, okay, at one point, when I first started working, my husband wanted to put his monthly check into my bank account. I didn't care. So every month, he would deposit his check into my banking account. Now, it was only my name on the bank account because I had the banking account before. Anyway. And for whatever reason, he couldn't get one on his own, but that was weird. But anyway. So by me only having my name on that bank account because it was mine, only I could really access it and see it. So now my little money was going in it too. So he would take it and pay like the bills. Well, technically, I was paying the bills with it. I was actually going onto the website and making a payment. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And then afterwards, after the bills are paid, there's just my money, which wasn't very much, mind you, not very much money. And so he started like kind of questioning me about everything that I bought. And so that became a little bit annoying because I'm thinking to myself, but this is my money as well. Like, okay, because he insisted on being the one to pay the bills, like the rent, the light, the gas, that kind of thing. He insisted on him paying the necessity bills of the home. And then everything else would fall to me if I wanted something, or what have you, which was fine. I didn't mind that at all. It sounded fair to me. And so he started like questioning me about stuff I was buying, little stuff I was buying. I would go to the store, blah, blah, blah. No big purchases because we didn't have big purchase money. And we sort of got into a little bit of an argument about that because I bought something that came from some kind of store. I remember what it was. And he was like, so whose money did you spend for that? So I was with the shits that day. So I was like, it was my motherfucking money. What? I had smart mouth. So he like, don't be getting smart with me. Who money, you know what I'm saying? Like I put the money in there. Has the bills even got paid yet before you start, going to this store, going to that store. And I'm like, nigga, can you flick a switch and turn the light on? Did you get an eviction notice? No, you didn't. And yes, you can flick a switch and turn the light on. So it's paid. It ain't cut off. So what are you talking about? And he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because everyone, when I went in to try to buy something or whatever, it didn't seem like it was enough money in there. I'm like, okay, we might have to cut this short because if these little twos and fews got you heated, we need to separate them little money again. Just separate the money again because I have never misappropriated any of your money. None of it. Ever. And then I'm not now going to be watched like a hawk as to what's in the bag, when I came back, what did I buy, how much did that cost. I'm not answering these questions. I'm not answering those questions. Well, fine then. I'll just, separate it and I have it because you know how he couldn't get a bank account. So you know how they had a little cards, you could just put it on debit card. So that's what he did. Good then. You do that because he was getting heated. He would get heated, y'all, about me buying something because I like shopping online. So I'm always getting like little packages. So every time like a little FedEx show up, he would get salty. Now, mind you, these are bootleg purchases. You know what I'm saying? I bought something. The whole order might have cost me $50. You know, I'm you know, I'm just doing, oh, okay, that's cute. Okay, I think I need that. Ooh, put that in the cart. $50 on Amazon is 3 items. 4 if you lucky. Okay, depending on what you got. So he got mad at me about that, and he separated some money too. I said, "Well, you go for it then." Now, the crazy part about it is, he separated his money, but I still had all the access to it. Like I had to create the account, I had the password. You know what I'm saying? So if I was gonna be fishy with your money, changing it didn't block me from nothing because I had all the access to it anyway. But I guess it was in his mind. It was the principle of it, I suppose. And but that just go to show even a little bit can cause some tension between two people that have never had any money issues and didn't have money to have a money issue. So I can imagine what two people do when they actually have a substantial income coming into the home and they get married or they're planning to be married. And in this particular case that I just read about, she makes more than him, which she claims is okay with her. It may be. I don't know that lady. But sometimes that can cause a little bit of an issue when the woman make more than her man, and don't let her start paying shit. I'm telling you this much, guys. If you're living with a woman, married to a woman, shacking up with a woman, laying up with a woman, she better not be paying them bills. I don't care what kind of money she make. Do you hear me? I don't care what kind of income she got. Don't you let her pay them bills. It'll be hell to pay the captain. Cause then she gonna get it in her head, especially if you make substantially less than her. She gonna get it in her head that she's carrying you. Okay? She gonna get it in her mind that she's carrying you and you're with her for her money. Now, for as long as bitches been getting with niggas for their money, bitches the show get high on they little, sedity little high horse and talk shit if they make a good deal more than their husband, fiance, boyfriend, whatever. They'll get on that little sedity high horse now. And every argument, she'll bring that shit up. Well, you ain't paying shit. Blah blah blah. You know what? I'm on y'all. If y'all hear me strangle this gnat, just look the other way. Look the other way. You should not be subjected to that kind of violence. Anyway, a woman hold that shit over your head. And another thing, so you almost need to be equally yoked. Because it's different when women make more money than the man versus the man make more money than the woman. Because when the man makes more money than the woman, they automatically gonna live according to his means. Whatever they are, whether his $1 million means, 6-figure means, $50,000 a year means, whatever that is, if he makes more money than her, they're automatically gonna live according to his budget and his means. But if she makes more money than him, she's gonna want to live according to her means, what she can afford. And in this case that I read about, she makes 115,000, he only makes 70. She not gonna want to live where he can afford for her to stay. She's gonna want to live where she can afford for her to stay. Now, financially, it makes more sense to live according to what he can afford. Because just because you make 6 figures, the reality is that if you want to be out of debt or not get into debt, you need to live below your means, not at it, and certainly not above. Okay. And that's the thing that usually mess up relationships like that. When the woman makes a lot more than her husband, because he's going to be budgeting with his money in mind. Okay. Not with her money in mind necessarily. And it makes sense for him to do it that way, to live according to his means. Because if they live according to his means, he can maintain that. And thus, the power balance doesn't have to shift and it doesn't have to be out of whack either, or just in limbo. Because in order for a marriage or that type of committed relationship to truly work, a lot of women don't want to hear that, but the man needs to maintain the financial control as far as he's able to pay the rent or the mortgage, the necessity bills of the household, whether she was there or not. You see what I'm saying? Now, if a woman has money, she can contribute to the household to upgrade it. So if she can use her money to lift a little bit of the strain financially in the household, she should do that. You see what I'm saying? The only reason you don't let her pay all of the necessity bills is because she gonna act a fool. And women, no matter how mature they are, no matter what they've gone through, no matter what kind of woman she is, no matter what personality she has, it doesn't matter whether she's a unicorn, whether the bitch is a butterfly, whatever she is. If she start paying rent and shit, she gonna turn on you. Shit gonna turn sour real quick. The only way that may not happen is if the guy has had a really good track record of taking care of her, and he just happened to hit a rough spot and she had to hold it down. Now, most of the time, a woman will deal with that without too much lip and back talk. Now, if you get one that's got a lot of fat lip about that shit too, you know, watch out for that one. Cause she don't know the diff. She can't make a discernment between a bum ass nigga and a nigga that just, he had a little hard time financially, what have you, and he just need a little time to get back on his feet. That's different. That's two totally different animals. But when you have that money, what's going on, DMV? When you have money like that and money to spend, there must always be a conversation. And depending on what's going on, might even need to be some contracts drawn up. Especially we talking about what's good, BGS. Um, if there's money to be spent and money to be maneuvered, it wouldn't hurt to draw out some contracts. Now, some might say, well, you with that person, you married to that person, shouldn't you trust? It's business, not personal. Like like Sonny told Michael, this is business. It's not personal. Okay. Might want to draw up some contracts. See if she agreed to pay with him on his parents' house. That's a contract. How much per month? How long? What's the, stipulations behind that? What's gonna happen? You got to draw that up. If you can't draw that up, somebody don't want to draw that up. They agree to it, but they don't want to sign no paper to it. Cause see, the contract keeps everybody safe, and it keeps, hopefully, the bullshit out of the mix. See what I'm saying? Because later on down the road, if shit don't work out, especially at the rate in which motherfuckers be getting divorced, when you hit that court, I want my money back for his mother house because that wasn't none of my mama house. And I only agreed to pay for that for 2 years. And it was, we paid on that for 10 years. He made me pay on that. And he didn't get that money back. And then his side of the story will be, well, it was a gift. That was my wife. We agreed. She said, yeah, this was a joint venture. Our money was joined. So I spent it and allocated it the way I wanted it to allocate it. And seeing if it ain't no piece of paper behind that, which way do you go? She can't prove that it was a loan or this or that. Then she gonna be salty. And then another thing, Quit getting in these deep ass relationships with motherfuckers that don't know how to handle money. I don't know what's with that shit. Why y'all getting into this deep ass relationship? Neither one of you is good with money, or one of you not, and you don't trust one another to do shit with your money. Here's the way I see it, and this is just my personal opinion. Feel free to disagree. But I feel like if the two parties got money, let's say both of them make six figures, whatever, they want a joint bank account. You should get a joint bank account. But I think each of them, not just one or the other, but both, should have a side bank account. It don't have to be a secret side bank account, but a side bank account. Side bank account. hmm And see, somebody like me, it wouldn't even be no secret. Well, you got a second bank account? Yes, sir. Well, what you got that for a rainy day? That's why I got it. Well, what's in it? Money. See what I'm saying? You can't say nothing because we got a joint account that both of us have equal access to. You can spend out of that. You got a card connected to it just like I do. You can check the balance just like I can. You can make a deposit, you can make a withdrawal. Now, if we making big withdrawals, we need to talk about that. Okay? If somebody's trying to buy a house, we trying to buy a house, or somebody want to buy a car, that needs to be discussed. It just does. If you're joining your money and we putting our money in a bucket, then we need to talk about it when we want to go and get it out. And I'm not talking $10, $20. You know, everybody put their money in the bucket, and every time you turn around, she got some motherfucking new ass shoes. And I ain't talking about no damn Payless shoes. This bitch coming in with designer shit every weekend. Oh, ho 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 ho. Excuse me, bitch. I know you didn't come in here with a new Louis purse, bitch. How much that motherfucking purse cost? And don't tear the tag off of it. I want to see. I'm gonna check this bank statement, bitch. I'll be right back. This bitch Joy is shopping on the Magnificent Mile. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Magnificent Mile is, that is the Gold Coast of Chicago where the rich folks is. And when I say rich, I don't mean a little wealthy. I mean millionaire and billionaires. And all up and down the Gold Coast and the Magnificent Mile, nothing but Lord and Taylor and Louis stores and Prada, and that's all that's over there. Okay. All right. Yeah. Something like that, BGS, like a Rodeo Drive. That's the Magnificent Mile in Chicago. It's right up there on Michigan, stretch a mile, and it's nothing but high rises and motherfuckers living in palatial ass lofts and all in homes and mansions and this and that. And there's all them high ass stores of them down there too. That you bet not. If you a nigga, you bet not look in the window. I tell you that much. But keep your head straight. God damn it! When you are walking down the street and you pass one of them damn windows, you ain't no window shopping for niggas. Do you understand that? I mean, you better keep your head straight like a snake. You know how a snake don't look from side to side. It just keep their head straight, but just keep your head straight, and you head on down there to Old Navy where you know you can afford it. But running around here looking in the window, mm-mm. Them white folk ain't having that shit. If you can't come in, keep going. What's good, Darian? So every time you come in, you got a bag with a with a scribbled name on it. You know, that's how to design it. They don't never write their goddamn name legible. It's always some goddamn scribble. And that's not gonna work. You dipped into the money pool, and every time you want something, you dip into the money pool. That's not gonna work. You got to talk about that shit. And there's no such thing as you just buying this and buying that. Nobody talking about it. Every other month you got a new iPhone and all that shit. You know that shit costs. You got damn iPhone $800 or nine. Hell, you know how many? You know that's a good 2 months worth of rent. Anyway, you know coming through and you got a fresh pair of motherfucking Jordans every week. Hey. You know, back that shit up. And you got a Louis belt, nigga, and you got the hat. Did you get a windfall, nigga? Did you win the lottery? And you tell me? See, shit have to be discussed. It has to be. You know, you go somewhere and spend 20, $30. You could spend 50 or 100 depending on what kind of money we talking. Now, if we talking millionaire money, going out spending $100 or so might not be that big of a deal. But if we talking regular money, you can't be spending a couple of $100 a pop, but you ain't say shit about why you did that. You know, if I have an idea, say, oh, I think I want to redecorate the living room. You know, I want some new furniture, and we do, baby. We want a bigger TV, or what the hell? You know, I can't just start doing that shit, and I didn't say nothing to him about that. I didn't ask him nothing. I don't know if he had a plan or something that he was gonna do. And then what about saving the money? You know, you don't always gotta spend it. There is a such thing as saving the damn money. If there's a such thing as investing the money, there's a such thing as uh starting some type of business if that's what one or both want to do. There may be school to put children through. But you get to spending money willy-nilly, not talking about it, disagreeing very heavily about who can do what and where did the money get spent and how much it was. Well, last time I checked, it was this amount. Excuse me, and I went back, goddamn it, and it was this amount. What happened to it? Well, I gave it to my cousin for their rent. I didn't tell you you could give it to your cousin for their rent. You know, it's a big to do. It's a big to do about that. I know of a couple that was on the verge of divorce, and they had been married quite a long time. And the man had done saved and saved and saved and squirreled away and saved and saved. So he figured after X amount of time, he had a specific amount of money in that bank account, in that account. Now his wife was able to go and get a little bit, but he figured she wouldn't go crazy with it. You know, he said, "Well, I should have this amount." And he went to check it to make sure because he was gonna make some larger purchase. And he went in that account, and it wasn't hardly a damn thing in that account. And he hit the ceiling, and then he hit the floor. He damn near hit her because what the hell happened? Because I didn't spend it. It didn't grow legs. So what did you do? Because I don't see nothing that you did in this house. I don't see no new clothes or new shoes or new nothing. So what did you do? She was helping her family. This one need rent paid. This one need school clothes. This one need this. This one need that. And was hitting her up because they knew that she would do it. One of the fastest ways to fuck your marriage up is to start misappropriating money, spending money, not and no discussions, no agreements, nothing has been hashed out, nothing has been talked about. Misappropriation of money cause a lot of resentment, people feeling like they being betrayed, people feeling like you trying to play me. It's disrespectful. All of that, all of the above. You know what I'm saying? So that couple that I read about, she need to have a talk. If they have not had a talk before, they need one now. I don't know how you don't have that talk. We gonna walk down the aisle and potentially, quote unquote, share our lives together to death do us part. That rarely happens. And we not gonna have a talk about this money. Mm-mm. Especially when one or both parties actually have money where they could actually be taken advantage of if shit go left. Mm-mm. You gotta always protect yourself. Trust but verify. Shit. I love you. You love me, baby. Well, why come you don't trust me with the money? Cause you bad with money. You don't put me in the poorhouse. Um, Shadow said, "Do y'all think secret bank accounts are bad while you are in a marriage?" I don't know if I would rate them good or bad. And the only reason I'm saying that is because you can have a separate bank account. I don't know that it has to be secret. Because with somebody, I'm probably not the one to ask for that because it wouldn't be no secret with me. I got a separate bank account. What you gonna do about it? You can't go close it. You can't make me close it. So what you gonna do? Well, why you got a separate bank account? What you trying to do with your money? Save it. And when I want to buy something that I want to buy, I dip into mine rather than dip into the family pool of money. But if you feeling like you have to do a secret bank account, that might be a marriage that's headed towards the rocks anyway. Because something was what preceded that. That didn't just come up out of the blue. There was something about that other person or about yourself that you said, you know what, I think I need a secret bank account. But see, I never thought to have a separate one, yeah, because I wasn't gonna keep on being asked about these stupid ass purchases. Now you put your money in there the first of the month. Now I get two checks that come in there. And damn it, I'm not gonna be hounded about, you know what I'm saying, some little gadgets and gadgets I got off Amazon. I didn't spend your money off it, I spent mine. But see, the lines start blurring and shit when all the money is together. Exactly, BGS. When somebody don't trust somebody, if you feel like, you know what, I think I need to have a secret bank account. Sometimes it's warranted, but that might be a relationship you don't need to be in anymore. That's all that is. So that money situation, you got to think about that. You got to talk about that. That's a conversation that you must have, especially in a marriage. But see, money will come between any relationship. It has been, listen, my mama lost like three lifelong friends off of the back of some money and some good shit with some money. Because she had got some money. She had got like a little windfall. It was like $100 and some thousand she had got. I don't know why shit like that happened to people who don't need it. When the fuck? When can I get $100 and some thousand just given to me? You understand what I'm saying? Won't give it to a motherfucker that'll use it right. Get to somebody like her, blow right through it. She couldn't tell her ass from her elbow while she had that money, and you couldn't tell her shit. She had that money. She stunted hard, honey, with that money, and lost some lifelong friends behind how much she was stunting and acting a damn fool, cussing folk out like she's some type of celebrity, a prima donna. She tried that shit on me. She called me one. My mama is a pistol. She called me one of them days. She was trying to get. I forgot what she was trying to get. At some store. I don't remember. So she called me, and so I swerved the phone call like I usually do. I don't want to talk to you because I talked to her early that day. One time is my limit now. And she called me right back. So she called me like two, three times. I said, well, yeah, well, damn, let me answer. Let me see what's going on. So I answered the phone, and she said, this wench get on the phone and says, when I call you, you need to be ready to answer this phone because you don't know what I want. And it don't matter. I said, hey, you back that shit up right now. Right now, because I don't know who you talking to. But when you pay this Boost Mobile bill, bitch, that's when you can tell me who and when and what time to answer this damn phone. This my phone. And when I see your number in it, I ignore it like I always do. But you're so desperate you called me like 3 times back to back. I just wanted to see what's wrong with you. But you don't yell at me when I answer this phone. I answer when I get ready. Now, when you start handing over bill money, you might be able to tell me when to answer. But I ain't seen you pay NAM boost bills, so I don't know what you're talking about. Now that we got that straight, what do you want? Because that's just the kind of relationship we got. Me and her, we don't have a mother daughter relationship. We got a who done it and what for relationship. And she calmed down a couple of notches, but she still was talking slick about the side of her neck in the conversation. I had to stop her again. We gotta end this conversation because you're not gonna talk to me like this. Because if you keep on talking to me like this, we're gonna have a problem next time you see me. So in order to preserve that, let me get up off this phone with you. And Char, I don't know why the universe do this to us. See, people like me and you, we could use $140,000. Girl, do you know what we could do with that? And I wouldn't even get crazy. I would just get the stuff that I need. I would get a little piece of car, nothing extravagant, and I would start my business back up, and I would save most of it. I would give a choice couple of people some money, you know, and spread the blessing. And then that's it. But she was stunting on one of her friends so hard. And just a little background. The reason why she ended up losing the friendship is because my mama is the type that'll beg you for money. She always got some crisis that need money. And, it's always something going on that she need money. So when she got some money of her own, she acted a fool. Now, see, cats, that's just a damn shame. Cause with $20,000, you barely getting you a nice little used car. Cause $20,000, and I'm saying car cause I need a car right now. You go to CarMax or some kind of little dealership, you spend you about 8,000 of that on some kind of little car. You get you a nice used car about $8,000. And then if you got some outstanding bills, you pay them. And you ain't hardly got shit after that. You need to put this up some goddamn way and forget you got it. You can't ball out to $20,000. Maybe in 1865 you could have balled out with $20,000. But shit, that $20,000 like $20 now. Hell. And you better not stop working. You might be able to take you a couple of days off. Don't let them checks get too short now. Fuck around and be looking crazy, then the rent come around, your ass ain't got it. Oh, hell. Don't get crazy now. I had a family member try to ball out with $50,000 and spent it in a month, but it's $50,000. I mean, what are you doing? What's going on, Ray? It's like, what are you doing? You got $50,000. That's barely enough. You pay your bill. If you got some kind of debt, go on pay that. That's what you use money like that for. If that kind of money can get you like out of a debt, then pay it. But if you don't have anything outstanding that you really need, just put it up. If you the type of motherfucker that I mind interest and shit like that, but most people don't put it in an interest bearing account, savings account, at least part of it, and forget you got it. And go on about your big head like you didn't get it. That's how motherfuckers be losing money in the lottery. How you win $387 million and be broke in 2 years? I don't get that shit. Now I know money is ain't shit and this fiat currency might as well be monopoly money. I get it, I get it. But you that goddamn dumb, especially niggas spending. You go by the biggest estate. Like spell estate. You know what I'm saying? Give me the ramifications of estate. You better get you a house to cost you. If you get $365 million, see, I just got a different slant on money. Money is used to do the shit that I want to do, but money don't move me. Give me a few $1,000,000. I'm gonna buy me a house. It ain't gonna be no millions of dollars mansion. I go right over there to Oak Park because I like Oak Park. Get me a house about 250,000. Turnkey. I ain't got to do no work and shit like that. Like I said, because I need a little car. Give me a nice little car. It might be new this time instead of used. Give a choice couple of people some money. When I say choice, I mean my sister, my dad, my brother. End of story. You save the majority of it. The rest of it, you better find something to do to make that money turn over because you should not need money anymore after that for the rest of your life. You better turn it over because if I won $300 million right now, I should need no money until I hit the grave. And there should be an inheritance behind that. Somebody could get it. But you out here spending money like you Evander Holyfield. Just water. Just spend it like water. Then what the hell is you doing with it? Just eating it? What are you doing? I don't get that shit. No, your long lost cousin, he need a couple of dollars. Yeah, I don't know that motherfucker. He can't get no money. You damn right, cats. If I win that much money, peace. See you wouldn't want to be you. All in 90s ass motherfucking goodbye slogan. I'm quitting this little shitty ass job. I'm gonna do some traveling. I'm gonna do some fun shit I wanna do. That's what the money is for. But that wouldn't be all that I did with it. Somebody gotta benefit from this money. Some my neighborhood or something. There's a abandoned apartment buildings, buy those, renovate them, move some people in, do something that's worthwhile. I just don't get a motherfucker getting a windfall of money and then 2 seconds later they broke as a joke. Like, what the hell did you do? Did you just sit there and burn that money? You literally gathered that little money up and set fire to it, didn't you? And I don't really get it. With these relationships fucking up because of money. Because it's a few people that I know that I can't do money transactions with them. They cool people. I just can't do no money transaction with them. You can't give them no money. You can't loan them no money. You can't, if it's money, if I got to give it to you, I can't loan it to you because I'm not going to get it back and I'm going to take it out your ass. So if I do anything, then I have to give it. I can't loan it because you're full of shit and you're not gonna give me this money back. Girl, cats, I hated Breaking Bad, but that was funny. Jesse, he was such an idiot. He was so stupid. I did not like Breaking Bad. I only liked a couple of characters. I liked Gus. That was the Gustavo was my dude. Everybody else, I wasn't feeling them. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that reality. That most people would end up just exactly where they at. I had living proof right in front of me. She got all of that money, and it wasn't millions of dollars, but it was enough that in the hands of a savvy person, they could have made something out of that. They could have got something out of that. It would have made some type of a difference to them. Maybe not life changing money, but it would have made a difference. It would have served as a springboard into something else. Cause it's not like she had a lot of bills. This is a person that lives in a subsidized place. A nice one, by the way. So it's not like she was swamped with this and that. Just spending it, just buying two, three TVs. You don't need that many. Your apartment is the size of a matchbox. So I don't understand why you need the many TVs in there. Just buying clothes and shoes, none of which she has, by the way. Sold it all. What's going on, Soul Shader? She spent all that money. Oh, you couldn't stop her from shopping, honey. She was all in Macy's. She thought she was doing some big shit going to Macy's. That's a upgraded Kohl's. That ain't no damn fly ass though. But anyway, you couldn't hit her in the ass with a red apple. She was in Macy's, honey, flexing. She was trying to flex on me and my sister. Me and my sister just looking at her ass like, this don't impress me. We in a stove. Whoop poopy doo. And she buying these shoes. A girl, don't I look good these shoes? Not really, but if you gonna buy them, okay. And she came out of there with bad. You think she bought me any goddamn thing? Hell no. Exactly. BGSX. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. She ain't never had nothing. And as soon as she got her money, her hands on a little piece of little change, she went wild and it burned through it in 6 months, which was a record. I thought it was gonna be shorter than that. She sure was on some peasantry type shit. And me and my sister was like, we're not coming over your house every other day to put together some little knick-knacky ass furniture that you bought. Coming over to watch you shop. You having that money in your pocket didn't make me like you. I don't want to see your ass that many times in a month. I done seen you 4 times this month, girl. That's once a week, girl. You better get out of here. I don't even like you. And you were having them little couple of dollars that draw you. That don't draw me. Cause if I don't ride with you and I don't fuck with you, I don't give a fuck what kind of money you is that you have. You can have Floyd Mayweather money and I don't give a fuck. If I ain't rocking with you, I don't give a damn. Other folks' money don't move me. Other people' money don't move me because that's your money. You ain't gave me shit. How I'm getting excited about some motherfucking money you got that you ain't promised me none and ain't gave me none. And I am certainly not uh gonna come through and stand around the store as you stunt and don't pass me a couple of dollars. When I even that if I want somebody to come to the store with me, let's say I got a few dollars and I'm really gonna do some shopping. If I ask somebody to come to the store with me and I know they don't really have money, I'm gonna pass them some money because it ain't no fun watching somebody else pick this up and pick that up and go through it. And motherfucker, I can't pick up a goddamn thing. You know, the little store alarm go off if I reach in my pocket because they know I'm broke and shit like that. I don't want to watch you. You're picking up this little decor and you got this phone and you got this gadget. I ain't waiting to call shit. This is some bullshit. So I don't do folk like that. If I want you to come with me and I kind of know you don't have, I give you some money so you can pick something up too. And it ain't me stunting. It's just I know how it feel being on the other side. Hey, Darian Anderson. We not gonna talk about IKEA like this. I like IKEA. I don't appreciate the disparaging comment. But no, she wasn't gonna go all the way to IKEA because that's a long drive, and my mama like all that cheap ass shit. She'll go to anywhere and buy shit. But I like IKEA. I can walk around that big old pretty store and just get little this and that. You gotta be selective when you go into IKEA. You have to have a vision when you go in there. It's not Walmart. If you don't know what you want, it won't have nothing. But if you know what you are trying to do with your space, it's got a bunch of stuff you need. It's perfect for when you shopping for a small space. They almost kind of specialize in shit like that. But I like IKEA. I subscribe to that. A matter of fact, motherfucker didn't give me no catalog this year. I was supposed to get the IKEA catalog for this year because I go through it like I got some motherfucking money. But anyway, it ain't disrespectful, but you know, I like IKEA though. What you got some stuff for IKEA you ain't like? See, don't get me to talking about IKEA shit because I can talk about decor and shit like that. Bore the hell out of you because I like redecorating and shit. What's going on, Zero? So I like all that goddamn decorating and bullshit. You know, put the couch over here and get another lamp and that kind of woman shit. You know, men don't want to hear that shit. They just don't want their bank account hit too hard when you do it, and they not going shopping with you when you buy that shit either. You said milk cartons and wood shells. I like IKEA's little pieces. They got here and there you get a little table, you get a little this and a little that, and the next thing you know you got you something. Cause they stuff lasts pretty good. Like I got um I had a bed frame. It lasted almost 10 years. It's perfectly fine. It wasn't broke when I threw it away. I threw it away for other reasons. It wasn't broke though. You know, cats. I don't watch Trading Spaces. I'm I like HGTV, but sometimes I be designing better than they ass. I be like, what the fuck was that? You need to put that over in the corner, and if you change that lampshade is ugly, take that out, put another one in, put the chandelier right there, and that is a old ugly ass dining room table. Don't nobody have them traditional dining room tables no more. You better put a bar stool right there. See, I be doing shit better than they do. Are you gonna step in the name of love? Zero Kelvin. You know what? As for being from Chicago, I cannot step. I can dance, but I can't step. Ain't that sad? And I'm right in the age bracket where motherfucker would go to a stepping event. I wish I would. Yeah, Nick. You gotta have a plan when you go into IKEA. It's not Walmart. It's not none of them department stores. If you don't know, have a specific idea of what it is that you want and what IKEA has to contribute to that, you'll wander around that big ass store with two items in your hand trying to figure out what the fuck. Did I come all the way to IKEA, get a light bulb and a motherfucking spoon? I know I didn't travel all the way over here for a light bulb and a spoon. You'll be mad as hell. And a sheet set. You'll be mad as hell. I could have got this shit at Walmart around my house for cheaper. But in all actuality, IKEA is not very expensive depending on what you're getting and how you're shopping. It's not more expensive than other places. Not really. That's just a myth that them look because places that white folks shop at is not all that expensive. They hike prices up for niggas. White folk don't pay that. Like you go downtown and shop, them stores are not more expensive. Now you may pay a little bit of luxury tax for going on Michigan shopping. But like H&M and shit like that, you're not paying really no more for that shit than you would pay at a Rainbow in a nigga neighborhood. And they, hiking the price up off this China made ass shit that don't fit you half good, irregular ass shirts. But I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here in a little bit. I ain't really got shit else to do, but I almost ain't got nothing else to talk about now. And I'm waiting with bated breath for BGS's hangout. Oh, ain't that sweet? See, I bet you be getting all the love. You be getting them females, Kelvin, cause you a old dancing ass nigga. They be liking that dancing. Like this nigga got rhythm. I wonder where else he be having rhythm at. You know that's what they thinking. This nigga can move. I wonder if he can move in the bed, girl. Girl, I don't know, but I'm sure gonna try to find out. Cause he fine. Look at him. He's so cute. That's what them chicks gonna say. You know that's what they saying about you, Kevin, behind your back. I'm here to let y'all know what them bitches is saying behind y'all back. Screw you, Soul Shader, for eating ice cream. Cause I no longer eat ice cream. Thank you very much. Yeah. I know your secrets, Kelvin, cause I know. That's what chicks be thinking. When they see a nigga and he be kind of cute and he be dancing, they be like, mm-hmm. Oh, girl, look at, oh, you see when he did that, girl? Shit, I need him to do that to me. You know that's what they thinking. And she'll sashay her ass over there, try to get you to do it. Cause then it proves that you're not really shy. You will perform and shit. You'll just get out there. Cause it take a certain amount of courage to dance and shit like that in front of folks. Yeah. I used to have that courage when I was young. I still got it. I just don't go nowhere where it call for me to be dancing and shit. But I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to I think I'm going to make this my live channel so that people can get used to coming over here at least on the weekends when I would do a live show. I want some content on this channel, you know, because I'm already tired of YouTube with that bullshit. How you gonna flag my damn video down? All I was talking about was some education and damn Rise of the Planet of the Apes. But anyway, like I said, I'm waiting with bated breath on BGS's hangout tonight. I got a feeling. I got a feeling. I think it's gonna be some nif nonsense on on that channel. I can't be talking about who cousins, cat. Oh God, oh God. See, we need a BJ. Yeah, I feel like it's a oh God. BGS, you hurt somebody's feelings. There's a certain individual whose feelings got hurt inadvertently because they came to realize that you saw them a certain way that they didn't think you saw them. I don't know why they didn't think that, but it's a certain female whose feelings are a little hurt. Not that we give a shit, but I'm just saying feelings was hurt a little bit. Oh, okay, cats. Yeah, well, hell, they can't be talking about their cousin. I don't think they like my breakdown of Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I think that shit hit too close to home, and this bitch is giving out game. Um, a spoiled fruit, BGS. It's a spoiled little fruit, and you've heard it. You came right along, you mashed it. They're wounded. They took down that live stream that I did about education and Rise of the Planet of the Apes because I did a pre-recorded video with the Rise of the Planet of the Apes breakdown. That is still up, but then the live that I did afterwards, I was talking about a couple of things, and they took that down for they took it down for hate speech. Oh yeah, this was a bruised little ugly little piece of fruit that a lot of people had come along and mishandled it. And but I didn't save my live stream. I'm gonna have to start doing it. All of my pre-recorded videos are saved, Soul Shader, but my live streams are not. So I probably should record them, but that'll come. I ain't too worried about it. Yeah, Kelvin, I know. I know they'll start pointing out shit, but the reality is I don't really care. I don't really care. If they don't like what I'm saying, it is what it is. Better people than me have taken bullets to the head for speaking more truth to power than I ever have. So I can take a having a video taken down. But I'm gonna go ahead and head on out of here. Thank you guys for stopping through and giving me some love on my little lowly channel. This channel ain't got shit on it. But I'm gonna try to change that. But I do thank all of you. And I will meet y'all back up here probably next weekend. Probably, yeah, pretty much next weekend. Every weekend, I'm going to try to do a live or two. All right. I'm out. Talk to y'all later. See y'all later on BGS's. That chat room probably going to be lit. I'm just going to wait in the wings. But anyway, I'll check y'all later.